What is good, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and as you can see, my room is an absolute mess, and that is because I am moving. I'm moving out with my parents tomorrow. Today is the October 27th, and my dad decided and my mom decided that they don't want to rent anymore, and they finally saved up some money and wanted to put a mortgage down on an apartment condo. Right now I gotta finish up packing. I gotta disassemble my bed. I've got to pack up the rest of my clothes. I've literally been living on this right here. All my clothes that for the last couple days or like couple weeks have all been in there. I packed up everything else. I need to get rid of all of this, my gaming setup. And that's pretty much it. We're throwing away a lot of stuff. Like, we're throwing away, I had these drawers for like, holy, I can't even remember, like my whole life pretty much. Also throwing away this desk. I bought some tables. We're also throwing away this, I don't know if you can see it, but this little table right here, throwing that away. And I think we're throwing away this bed frame that my friend gave me, but we're keeping the mattresses. Yeah, I need to get that done today and move everything tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a big move. There's a lot of things to do, of course. And I got like my cousin Mikey helping me out. I think my uncle's helping me out too. And yeah, just everyone in the family, of course. But yeah, it's gonna be sick. Alright, so I pretty much got everything done today. The only things I haven't packed up are my monitor and my other stuff. I'm probably gonna take those last, along with my other bags and whatnot, and my shoes. But I pretty much got everything packed up. This is what my room looks like right now. All these boxes, shoe boxes. My little gaming setup. Oh, I'm gonna throw out this chair. Look at all the damage I've done to this chair. Just leaning my weight onto the armrests and whatnot. And then my bed is on the floor. All this other junk. Throwing out all this stuff. But yeah, we got all that stuff done. I'm mad tired. I just want to get this thing over with already, to be honest. Tomorrow we got a full day of moving, and then probably Thursday I'm just gonna be unpacking. Luckily I got my cousin Mikey here with me so he can help me out a bit. But it should be exciting but stressful at the same time. But not as stressful as getting all these papers done and whatnot for the mortgage. Now that was mad stressful, like having to email all these different people, the everybody from like the realtor, the realtors, the home insurance people, the lawyers and stuff. It was mad stressful, but we got it done now. It's all ready to go, so all we gotta do now is move in, and that should be fun. Alright, good morning, y'all. So today's the day. It is like 7:40, I think. Yeah, like 7:40 right now. I gotta go drive over to Richmond to get Mikey, my cousin Mikey. He's gonna help us move today. And I'm sorry I look dusty, but I gotta drive over to Richmond to get my cousin Mikey. He's gonna help us move today. And then I gotta come back and then help everyone else move the stuff. Alright, let's go get this kid. I just picked up Mikey at his house, and now we're on the way back to North Van and get things settled. Alright guys, so basically it is right now it's 12:21, and we pretty much got everything done as far as my room, and we need to do more of the living room stuff and like all that other stuff like the kitchenware and whatnot. Right now the U-Haul is still at the other place. They just did their first big shipment over to the apartment, and they're gonna be coming back and getting the mattresses and whatnot. And we gotta pretty much do, what else we gotta do after that? Other than that, I think we just gotta set up our stuff. We only had one of the movers actually come. I don't know where the other guy went. I don't even know if he's there right now, but only one guy showed up, which is fine. We all pretty much got it held down. I've lived in this house for maybe 2 years now. This is probably like 6th house maybe, or 5th house I've lived in. We bounced around a bit, once in Vancouver and then the rest in North Van. I don't think I've ever lived in a house for more than probably 4 or 5 years. But it's finally dope to put a mortgage down on a house. I'm proud of my parents. They worked really hard for me and worked hard for me and my brother. And you know, they deserve this a lot. And I'm glad I was able to contribute, you know, put my name down on the house and whatnot, because it seems like they really want to do this. And the fact that we were able to stay in North Van too. Right now I'm not paying any mortgage, but I will eventually when I start paying off my car, and once I start paying off my student loan, I'm gonna help out my parents with the mortgage and ease it up a bit, because it is more than rent right now, which is they might be a little tight on mortgage and whatnot. So once I pay off my car, once I pay off my student loan, I'm gonna ease it off them a little bit, because it's my house too. Eventually it's gonna be my house. They're just paying for the mortgage right now. It was nice though, growing up on this block my whole life. I've seen a lot of things change, like a lot of different sceneries change. A lot of high rises have been put up, because on Mountain Highway I think it's like the most developed area right now in all of North Van. Like at the end of the street, like a bunch of high rises just went up, and I think eventually all of these places that we're at right now are all gonna be high rises. It was weird though. Ever since I was a kid, I thought we bought all these properties that I lived in, but we were actually just renting this whole time. So it's nice being able to move in a place where we know that we're not gonna have to worry about rent, but we have to worry about mortgages and whatnot. So I guess that trades. But it was really stressful though to get everything done, like I said before. But hopefully in the end it's all worth it. That's all you can really hope for. But yeah, I'm just really grateful that me and my dad were able to do this. It's been a long time coming. My parents have always wanted to like put down a mortgage and whatnot, but I never found the time or had the money to do so, or even had the good credit. My parents don't really have that good of a credit. So at first I was kind of iffy about putting my name down on the house and whatnot, but talking over it with like the realtor and whatnot, and like some of my friends and even my bosses too, they all say it was a good idea. So in the long run, I think it's a good idea too. It's just mad stressful, man. I'm telling you, it's not fun. Getting all this paperwork done, moving and then whatnot, it's tough. After like 8 hours of moving, we are currently here in this room, which is my room. And I'm a little drunk right now because we went and got a couple beers with my cousin after moving everything, but this is where we're at right now. Everything still needs to be unpacked. I have not unpacked a single thing because my parents made me move everything. So basically what happened was I had to after the mover left, I basically had to go back home, take what we didn't need, and hey Jeff, take what we didn't need, and I had to help move it to my cousin. No, I had to help move it to the place that wanted what I didn't want. So my dad's friend wanted the couch that we didn't need, so I had to go to Vancouver and help move the couch into his place. Then my aunt wanted a table that we didn't need, so I had to, after I did help my dad's friend, I had to go to my aunt's place after to help move that table and then set up said table. Then I had to go to my uncle's house, also in Vancouver, to move the bed frame that I was using into his apartment. And I didn't have to set it up, but I helped move it in. So we finished moving with the mover at around 2:30, I think. Then I went over to the house to wait for my uncle. He could disassemble everything, and then from then on we went to Vancouver, and then that took like 3 hours. Came back here at like 7. Then my cousin, I don't know, probably like 8. My cousin told me that we had to set up my parents' sofa bed that we didn't even finish because it took way too long. This thing was huge. Well, it's not huge, but it was pretty complex. So we finished at I think at like 9 or something. Finished at 9, went and grabbed a couple beers, and we are here right now. so I couldn't set up anything that I wanted to set up. I had to basically just help my parents pretty much, and sadly I couldn't do anything I wanted to today, so it's all good though. We pretty much got everything out of the way. All we really have to do next is get the TV and get a couple of miscellaneous things. Other than that, like, we really don't have to get anything else. This thing is gonna fall. But yeah, other than that, we really don't gotta do anything else, so we just gotta wait for tomorrow. I got a homie Mark that's gonna help us out tomorrow, so he's gonna help speed up the process a lot. I want to get my shelf set up, my table set up, sorry. And I want to get my bed frame set up tomorrow. Hopefully I can get those things done. I want to get a couple other things done too, hopefully, but who knows, because my parents are probably gonna ask me to help them move everything else like they did today. Also, this isn't real. So I bought this like oh my god, I think like 2-3 years ago. I thought it was cool. I always wanted to get, I don't know what part of the ear this is called, but I always wanted to get this done, so I got this kind of like clip-on thing. Ooh. Kind of clips onto your ear like that. I don't know if I should get it done, but I probably won't. But anyways, yeah, we got all of these things done today. The move is pretty much done. All that's left is the setting up process, and that's gonna take a while. Part 2 starts tomorrow, so stay tuned for that.